I give it all away. You're like my reason for life when my
Artistry on display. Hi everyone, I'm Scott Hansen. This is your EA Sports Weekly Recap for Week 7. Lots to get to. We'll begin in Nashville. The Titans at home to take on the New England Patriots. And it's Stephon Diggs. A brilliant catch and run for the touchdown. The Patriots win their second straight and they do it in style. From there, it's on to Cincinnati, checking in on the Bengals as they host the Pittsburgh Steelers. And it's the man who won the Triple Crown as a receiver last year, Jamar Chase. He was a tough man to pin down all game long. This, one of his 2 touchdown catches. One more to tell you about, the Rams and the Jags. This one happened at Wembley Stadium. And it's the veteran Matthew Stafford. He had it going. This, one of his 4 touchdown passes on the day. The Rams win their second straight as they get the victory here. And that's a wrap for this week. For all the hardworking men and women in the studio, Scott Hansen saying goodnight. We'll see you again next week, right here on EA Sports.
When I step up in the place, say yo, I step correct. Got you all in check. I got that head nod that make you your neck. I got you all in check, and you know we come through to wreck the discotheque. I got you all in check. Throw your hands up in the air, don't ever disrespect. I got you all in check. Bust the rhymes up in the blazer, true indeed. Yes, I got record, that's word on my seed. I'm guaranteed to give you what you need. One blood, everybody like Junior Reed. Wake up every morning, yo, I must succeed. Nationwide Broncos make the world stampede. Yo, Willie, make we roll some man charge. Now I must proceed. Yo, we about to make moves, set speed. Beast to make me fight Q-tip, Alicia Heed. Watch me out like Apollo Creed. Body, making you just bleed. Homeboy, they just read. Hey, you can read all about the pure breed.
Fitting the name Jane Park for its considerable elevation. We're at Empower Field at Mile High here in Denver, Colorado. Today, a good one in store here. It's the New York Giants and the Denver Broncos. On the Giants sideline, there's a look at their head coach, Brian Dable. These guys not quite sure what type of team they're going to be this season after a 3-3 start. Along the opposite sideline, the head coach of the Broncos. These guys making a long trip home from their International Series game last week, so not as much time as usual to prepare for this one. With Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. Here's Graham Gano to get us started. And we're underway from the foothills of the Rockies. Marvin Mims now to return it. And he's brought down just inside the 25. So the Broncos offense getting set for their first drive. And bringing them out. He was a rookie last season when he took the Broncos to the playoffs for the first time in 9 years. Now a sophomore. It's Bo Nix.
That's a loss last week, Kate, that he wears. He's worn it all week long, and I know he isn't the only guy out there. There's 11 on the side on every play. A couple of interceptions. He's going to hold himself accountable. A lot of work's gone into making sure this week's game is an improvement on that.
A loss of 2 brings up second down at the 20.
Shotgun snap to Nix. Has him on the quick hitter. And he picks up a nice chunk before the stop is made. Markers reset, ball at the 37.
That's good for a Denver Broncos.
They put a receiver in motion here left. Straight ahead, here's Dobbins. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Now Nix. They're trying to set up the screen. Dobbins. And a bit of deja vu as they stop him at the line once again. This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10.
It's now 3rd and 10.
Out of the gun, it's Nix. Pressure's there, and he goes down again. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down. Here comes the Broncos punting unit. Coming off a busy week, 5 punts in the loss, and he sends this one away. It's a nice running on that return. He gets it up past the 35. So out come the Giants. Their first drive of the game coming up. They're led out by one of only a handful of quarterbacks, Brock, to eclipse 200 career starts. I know you covered him for a long time in Seattle. A 10-time Pro Bowl selection, Russell Wilson.
3 touchdowns, Kate, is a great week for him. But less so when every one of them was matched by an interception. Those turnovers were a part of why they ended up on the losing side of that game. Ball security, what you know he's worked on all week long, will be on the forefront of his mind.
Russ now from the gun. Getting out to his left. Now he takes it. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
You know, that's a situation. May have worked out better if he'd thrown the ball. His running ability gets him a chunk of yards, but still some work to do to get that first down.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. The Giants readying to punt, and they're going to send out the lefty, Jamie Gillen, for the kick. Only punted once in last week's loss, and he gets this one away. The Denver offense taking the field for their second drive. And they're certainly hoping for some better results here after that first drive ended in a punt. Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10. Now it's a bootleg for him. Jump off caught by his back. He's going to be brought down at the 28-yard line. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
On the pickup, brings up 2nd and 2 at the 28-yard line.
Kicks off the play action. Gets it downfield, on target to Sutton. And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line.
4 yards.
Offense set for a 1st and 10.
For the Denver Broncos.
Nix from the gun. Stepping up, and he's going to run. And he gives himself up after a short gain.
I love that play. I mean, that's quarterback 101. Nothing downfield. Get what you can with your legs, but so much more importantly, protect yourself. Availability, one of the most important abilities for any quarterback.
Nix slides in safely, doing so after he picked up that first down.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. Now a moment to check out his numbers catching that football last week.
7 brings up 2nd down at the 29-yard line.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. From the 29. Short pass brought in. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
That's another Broncos first down. 1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
It may not show up as much on the old stat sheet, just a short little QB run, but what that does, Kate, is so important. Keeps that defense honest, and in particular, those defensive linemen, those cleats in the ground, they're not just coming after you in the pocket now. They've got to think about you as a runner as well.
All right, 2 yards to go here on 3rd down on what will be the 9th play of this impressive drive. Next, cook out wide, complete. It's a Denver touchdown. The Broncos take a 6-0 lead in the first quarter. One after tries goodbye lots. And the Broncos will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Return starts at the 3. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Giants taking the field for their second possession. They didn't start the game off like they wanted, Brock. Still searching for that opening first down as they take the field a second time. Got a man downfield. This is Neighbors. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains. Great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. Wilson on 1st and 10. On the move, headed right. He's running with it. And he protects himself with a slide there after a decent gain. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. From the gun, it's Tracy. Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold him right at the line of scrimmage, so 3rd down now.
The line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
We'll try and run here. It's Singletary. And the run will not work. He is shocked at the line. This is going to be 4th and short.
If only this defense could look like that on every play, Kate. They were angry, motivated, focused. And they took that anger out on him and this offense, forcing a 4th down.
Only 2 yards to the marker. They're going for it here on 4th. Shotgun snap for Wilson. He's got it to his running back. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. All right, set now. 1st and 10.
First down, New York.
From the gun, carried by Singletary. His gain is stopped on what's going to be the final play of this first quarter. So while they're in the huddle, partner, we've arrived at the end of our first quarter. 7-0 is our score. We'll get you back to Mile High after this. Welcome back. We'll begin this second quarter with the Giants in possession. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. He gets it ahead and winds up with about 3. Talanoa Hufanga there to make the play. They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Here's Tracy once more.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Flush down out. Oh, he was on the move, and so was the defense, and they take him down. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
Formation for the Giants.
And his job's done, and it is a job well done. That punt fights deep into enemy territory, out of bounds at the 7. The Broncos and quarterback Bo Nix gearing up for their next series. Gets everything he has under this throw. Big gain downfield. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10.
Broncos. 1st and 10.
Off the play fake. Here's Nix. It's his running back. And he's going to be out of bounds after it looks like about a yard there. 2nd down coming up.
He steps out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage.
From the 47. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss. 5 men in the secondary for the G-men now, ahead of 3rd down. He's going to loft one deep to the left. And his perfect start is over. That's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. Jeremy Crawshaw out once again, punting it away. And he's getting the call for the 2nd time this game. And something on the return, but not much as it still ends inside the 20. New York taking over once again. The offense heading out. And they're hoping they can keep the punter off the field this time around, Brock, after he's been called upon each of their first 2 possessions. New York to the line. 1st and 10. Driving forward with Scatterbo. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Offense to the line for second down. Wilson now from the gun. Catch made, Tyrone Tracy. And he's able to get it to the 21 as he goes down.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, kid, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Here's Jamie Gillen on again for the punt. Breaks the tackle, still going. And a big hit on the return to stop it cold. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. The Broncos running their offense out once again. Beginning on the ground here with Dobbins. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Everyone's prepped. It's second down now.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11.
Nick Snat, a throw. Setting up the screen. And the gain only about 2 before he heads out. That means they're going to face third down.
A gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 9.
Throwing here, Nix. He puts some air under it deep down the left. Well, they had the look, certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing 4th down. Jeremy Crawshaw on to punt. And they could really use a good one here. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. And he gets his offense in better field position here to start. Up close to the 30. Now here comes the New York offense. And it's not good, Brock, when you're discussing their punter as one of your early game MVPs, but they just haven't been able to get anything going so far.
You know, you'll hear some old school coaches, especially defensive-minded coaches, Kate, they'll say, hey, man, there's nothing wrong with the drive ending with a kick, right? As a quarterback and as an offense, maybe that was the way you played the game back.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up. From the gun, it's Wilson. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run.
You know, Ken, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. Hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. Now go left side with Tracy. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means third down coming up.
It's a loss of a yard. And it's 3rd.
Here's Wilson to the air.
What the fuck?
Wide, and it's intercepted. Picked off Brandon Jones. And the Broncos get the football on the first turnover of the contest. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Play action with Nix. Deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. But the Broncos will get it back. Heads up play to recover that one. So they keep the football, but now they face 2nd and long. To throw, here's Nix. Dumps it off to his running back. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. That brings us to the 2-minute warning here at Mile High. The Broncos with a lot of ground between where they are now and where they need to go. 3rd and long for Nix. Tries to lob that one up, but it's intercepted. Jimmy Ward has it. And the Giants will take over as he records his first interception of our season. First down, ball at the 36. Ross off the play fake. And the man is there to knock that away. Great defensive effort to reject that one. And now they face 2nd down. Throwing again is Russ. That's complete to Darius Slayton. It's a 21-yard gain. And the Giants will have a first down.
First down, New York.
From the red zone now. This one's caught. He has the New York touchdown. The Giants pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Malik Neighbors with a touchdown. So he finds his man in space, and then the wideout takes advantage. Nice finish there to take it in for 6.
Yeah, no question about it. We know points are always a premium in this league, and this really becomes a 3 to 4 point play. Right, when you don't have to settle for field goals, you could throw it underneath and your receivers do that much damage in the open field and score a touchdown. That's big time.
Spencer Rattler versus his former teammate at Oklahoma.
Send her away. On the return, here's Mims. This makes it up to the 25. The Broncos offense all set to go. And it's going to be interesting to see Broncos. They're a little rattled. Seeing that interception end up costing them the lead. Things all tied up now.
Okay, maybe a little rattled, but these are pros, and part of that is understanding. Those guys on the other side, they're capable of making plays too. The key now is to go atone for it and get that lead back.
Only took them one play, partner, and they've already made it to that 40-yard line. On first down, it's Nix. Hits him on the out route. He's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. Second down. Now Nix. Has him on the quick hitter. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Nix with it on first. Short pass brought in. And he's able to get this down to the 36. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
A gain of 3 brings up
Once more, it's Nix. Throwing the out route complete. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10.
That's another Denver Broncos.
Working inside the red zone. Finds the in route complete. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Offense at the line, but they won't snap it. We've got a timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Throwing again, here's Nix. This is Ingram, looking the left side. And he gets in, touchdown Denver! The Broncos get some late points and the lead. Extra point try now from Lutz. The point after splits the uprights. And the Broncos break that tie and now lead by 7. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Valus Jones now on the return. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. The Giants take over now late in this first half. First down, here's Russ. Escapes the pocket. Catch is made, it's Jalen Hyatt. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Shotgun snap for Wilson. Dump off caught by his back. And this one does not go far.
You know what I love about this? Never showing panic. When he leaves the pocket, look at his eyes. They continue to search downfield. They're never looking at the rush. They're finding the open man downfield before running out of real estate.
Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
A gain of 9 yards.
Back to throw it. A massive shot towards the end zone. And this falls incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining. One last play before the break. Throwing here just before halftime. He's looking deep once again. This is caught inside the 15. And this is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal.
Stop.
So a one-possession game, Brock, after our first 2 quarters. Now let's throw it over to our pal Scott Hansen. He's got our halftime report.
Stop.
Okay, Kate, thanks very much. Starting to feel like fall outside, isn't it? Week 7 on the schedule. Let's get right into it. Our trip around the NFL starts now. In Nashville, the Titans at home to take on the Patriots. It's the return of head coach Mike Vrabel. And it's Stephon Diggs. He'll take it all the way to the end zone. What a play for the score. From there, Kansas City, here we come. Let's check in on the Chiefs. They're playing host to the Las Vegas Raiders. And this is Patrick Mahomes. One of his 4 touchdown passes on the afternoon. The Chiefs move their mark to 6-1 as they continue to play well here in the season's first half. One more to tell you about real quick. It's up in Minneapolis. It's the Vikings taking on the Eagles. And it's the elusive Jalen Hurts. He's going to do it himself, takes it into the end zone, 11-yard touchdown. The Eagles find a way to pull this one out as they escape with the narrow win. There's a look at the rest of the scores from Week 7. Baltimore and Buffalo not pictured. They are on the bye. Meanwhile, in our game, a fairly even first half, all things considered. 14-7 is the halftime score. As we send you back out to the broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Thanks so much for that look around the league, Scott. Now let's turn our attention back to this one as we get set to begin our third quarter. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. On the return, here's Jones. They'll have decent field position to begin with here. Broncos tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. They've got first down from the 31. The Giants offense with the football. They'll get it first in this second half. On first down, this is Scannaboo. And he gets a few on the punch forward.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Dumped off to his running back. And they're all over that screen. Brock didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
And he's going to set them up with a first down on a huge gain.
A gain of 21 yards. First down.
On the handoff, this is Tracy. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Wilson now from the gun. This finds Bellinger. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it's good enough for a New York first down.
A gain of 12. And the Giants first down.
Wilson now off the play action. Heaves this one for the back of the end zone. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone. Just can't finish the play. From the gun, it's Wilson. That's complete. Here's Jones. 16 yards on the play. And the Giants will have a first down.
A gain of 16 yards. First down, Giants.
Give to Singletary from the gun. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
Brings up second down.
Again, right side to Tracy. Juke the defender. And they're going to have first and goal after he picked up a nice chunk there.
Having been in enough locker rooms at halftime, Kate, I know what the messaging was in there. Start the game out by sending a message. Doesn't matter you're trailing.
And he runs it across. Touchdown. The Giants cut into the lead coming out of halftime. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the fourth quarter that could go either way.
That one right down the middle. And the Giants tie things up at 14. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. On the return, here's Mims. And this drive will start inside the 25. So here comes the Bronco offense. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3-and-out for this offense right here. They gotta give their defense a chance to catch a breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Shotgun snap to Nix. Completed over the middle. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. New slate of downs to approach here from the 40.
That's good for a Denver Broncos.
They'll run on first down with Dobbins. And he's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be 2nd down.
Ethan McFadden on the stop. A loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 39-yard line.
Nix from the gun. Hits him on the in route. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42.
1st and 10 at the 42.
Now an inside handoff to Dobbins. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. That's 16 on the pickup. And that'll be good for a Denver first.
That's another Broncos first down.
Running it again with Dobbins. We'll get about 6 on this run, and more importantly, Brock gets him into the red zone. First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4.
Pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
They run it. Here's R.J. Harvey. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10. It's a design boot. Brought in by his back, Dobbins. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
At the Giants' 10-yard line.
Here's Nix to throw. He tries out the screen, Dobbins. And not quite a touchdown, but he's down to the 4 before going out. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
At the 1-yard line.
Going for the first with Dobbins. And he's in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos grab the lead on their first series of the half. J.K. Dobbins with the touchdown. What's there to tack on the extra point? And the Broncos break that tie and now lead by 7. Thanks so much for that look around the league, Scott. Now let's turn our attention back to this one as we get set to begin our 3rd quarter. He fields it from the 8. Showing a little burst so far. He's racing past midfield. He could get there. And he does. Touchdown. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
Gano for the PAT. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Giants tie this game at 21. After watching one kick get taken back, partner, let's see how well they can replicate it as this one's away. On the return, here's Mims. Escapes a defender. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Broncos start getting the ball back as J.K. Dobbins runs out there. And after some momentum was wrestled away by that last touchdown drive, Brock, the pressure is on them to respond here. They'll start on the ground with Dobbins. Oh, man, nothing for for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly marked up too. First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Nix. He finds Ingram working downfield here. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Out of the gun, it's Nix. Has him on the quick hitter. He gets it forward a little to his 46. Micah McFadden able to make the play. 3rd and 4 coming up now.
A gain of 4 brings up 3rd and 4.
Nix now to throw. He's got Sutton complete. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. After 3 quarters, we're still neck and neck. Neither side has been able to fully separate. It's all knotted up at 21, partner. Still plenty of scoring here as we try to decide our winner. Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Give to Dobbins out of the shotgun. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
They fake the handoff. Now Nix. Pass taken in by Burton. And he's tackled for a short gain.
I remember talking to Jim Harbaugh one time, and Bo Schembechler asked him when he was a head coach, you have a tight end with his hand on the ground? Yes, coach. You have a fullback still on your roster? Yes, coach. And you're going to just fine.
He'll make a big play on the ground. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. 1st and 10 now from the 30.
That's another Broncos.
Shotgun handoff for Dobbins. Good forward, about 5 yards, it looks like. It's 2nd down now.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Again, they'll run with Dobbins. Now, that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead, did the exact opposite here, Kate. Now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
On 3rd down, here's Nix. He's running for it. And this one's brought to an end well downfield from that line of scrimmage. Could take the lead with a field goal, Brock, but thinking touchdown here as they get set up 1st and goal. Straight ahead, here's Dobbins. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. It's 2nd and goal.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and goal.
Fullback's got it. Look at the power. And he's going to be taken down as this defense shows some backbone. Great stand to get him at the 2. Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal. Running forward with Dobbins. And he takes this one in for the Denver touchdown. The Broncos take a 4th quarter lead. J.K. Dobbins with the touchdown. Point after try is good by Lutz. And the Broncos break that tie and now lead by 7. Here's Lutz set to kick this away.
To kick off for the Broncos.
On the return, here's Jones. Showing a little burst so far. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35. The Giants about to get to work on offense. Still time to go, Brock, but that touchdown has them down now 7. They've got to find the end zone here. Finds the in route complete. The big play nets him 17 yards. And it's good enough for a New York first down. Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already to midfield. A handoff to Tracy. Now he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Russ now from the gun. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Here's Wilson to the air. And that one's too far in front of him, so now they're facing 4th down. The Giants are set to punt. It's going to be Jamie Gillen doing the honors. Denver set to take the field on offense. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended, Brock, in a touchdown. Knicks now on 1st and 10. He's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 20-yard line.
They run. Here's Dobbins. No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be 3rd down.
A loss of 1 brings up 3rd down and 11.
Nix. Finds him over the middle. And that is a great stop to deny him the marker. It's going to be 4th down. Punt team on the field. Jeremy Crawshaw, the one who's going to send this away. Before they bring him down on the return. Here come the Giants, ready to take over again on offense. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Shotgun snap for Wilson. Short pass brought in. And he will be stopped now, but a lot to like about that effort. New set of downs for him from the 46.
First down, Giants.
Driving forward with Scannaboo. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. That's 8 yards on that run, and now it's 2nd down.
An 8-yard gain brings up 2nd down.
Shotgun snap, a gift to Tracy. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down. Broncos bringing out an extra DB. 3rd down coming up. Back to throw it. Buys time, rolling right. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Down a score. They're going to go for this on 4th down. Desperation time here. He finds him beyond the marker. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
1st down, here's Russ. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Russ is cooking again. Completed to his running back. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. He goes as a gain of 19 yards. And the Giants will have a 1st down. That brings us to the 2-minute warning here in Denver. Giants losing by 7. They have themselves another 1st and 10. Sticking in the air with Wilson. Finds a man right side. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. Give them about 16 yards on that gain, Brock, and it sets them up with 1st and goal. Tracy is in. Touchdown, New York. The Giants cut it to a point late in this one. On for the PAT, and a make would tie us up late. And everyone can breathe easier now. His try is good, and they found a way to tie it late in the 4th. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. On the return, here's Mims. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Denver ready for another offensive possession. And even with some time left, Brock, a long ways to go to get into range for a game winner. They're going to need to move it in a hurry. And he's brought down as the drive starts out with a 4-yard gain. Broncos have to hurry here. Clock's still running.
4 yards on the pickup. Second down.
Back to throw. Oh, he's keeping it again. And he's going to be just one step away from that 1st down. They haul him down near the 31.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 1.
To throw. That one finds his man, Ingram. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. All their timeouts left, but not much time itself. It's 1st and 10. Got a screen to the running back. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. On 2nd down, here's Dobbins. That is exactly why you rally to the football. Got through one tackle, but the next guy gets him for a loss. Need to get a little something here on 3rd down. Right now, field goal will be from 57 yards out. An entire game coming down to the leg of Will Lutz. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. The kick is off the mark, no good. And barring a miracle, we're set up for overtime.
The mission objective now becomes supporting him after that miss, Kate. We're heading to overtime, and in that extra frame, you know there's a good chance he's going to be called on again to go out and try to win this game.
This to win the game. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down. That's going to do it for regulation, so some bonus football in store for all those fans in the stands. We're headed for overtime. And in overtime here, Brock, I know you love this one. A touchdown, no longer an instant victory. No matter the outcome of that opening series, the other side gets the football with a chance to then tie or win it. And if we're tied after those 2 drives, we'll play on until there's another score or time expires. It's a new look to NFL overtime. Let's see how this plays out as we get underway with some bonus football. On the return, here's Mims. Jukes out a one-stop. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Broncos running their offense out once again. Well, they couldn't quite get the job done in regulation, partner, but the home crowd rising now to fire them up and hopefully help them start this overtime period by taking the lead. They get it on the ground here with Dobbins. And they'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now. A chance to take the lead and set themselves up for a win. Gotta make this count as they come up on 2nd down. Nix from the gun. Hits his running back. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Well, the offense is certainly moving on the right track so far in past years for a potential game-winning touchdown. But let's not forget, Brock, The other side will get a chance to answer no matter what happens on this opening series.
Yep, and that response is something for their defense to worry about. All these 11 gentlemen need to do is continue the steady progress downfield and getting that opening first down. So
oh, he loses the football. And it looks like the Giants got to that one. For one stop, well, all reviews in overtime have to come from the officials. And we have one coming here. They want one more look at that play. All right, so we all know what we're looking for here, Brock. Where did an elbow, maybe a knee, something touch down? And as it does, is the ball loose at that point?
Yeah, throw in forearm, wrist, shin. There's no question the offensive guy's screaming something hit the ground while the defense is hoping it didn't.
Take that fumble away. The officials overturn the call and say he was down. They kick the running back in motion. They'll throw again. Nix. Brought in by his back. Dobbins. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. They'll come up 1st and 10.
Broncos first down. 1st and 10 at the 41.
Once more, it's Nix. Outright, and Ingram makes the grab. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
2nd down at the 32-yard line.
Nix holds on to it. And they take him down right along the 30. Now after the run, we see some trainers headed out for an injured player who was shaken up. He's able to manage a couple on that run.
I can promise you, that's not what it looked like on the practice field nor on the whiteboard. Typically, QB run is going to net you a whole lot more yardage than that. But let's give some credit. Strong effort by that defensive front who contained a play that typically goes for a whole lot more.
2nd and 8. It's complete to Dobbins. And this one doesn't go far. Don't want their first overtime drive to stop now. They got to get 6 on 3rd down. Shotgun snap to Nix. Hits him on the in route. And this does not get it. Looking short field, but the defender is there to force this 4th down. Offense staying out there. Looks like they're going for it. Here we go with Dobbins. And the defense escapes. And a nice drive going, but the defense gets off the field by forcing that turnover on downs. The New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10. Running with Scannaboo. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Got a man downfield. This is Neighbors. Down the left sideline he goes. It's a New York touchdown. The Giants just need 2 snaps to steal the lead. Malik Neighbors with a touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game.
I know you got to mix your looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with the receiver, with that kind of speed, that is scary, and he just made him pay.
So it's a win for the visiting Giants. And it took some extra effort, Brock, some bonus football before they were finally able to separate from the opposition and earn that hard-fought victory. So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. It's a well-earned win for the Giants, as we'll see you next time from Denver.
What's happening? What's happening? Hey, it's your boy Lil Jon. The Pick Your Me Click. What's up, Phony? What's happening? What's up, Sean Paul? What's happening? Hey, now ladies and gentlemen, it's about that time. Turn this thing on out. Now let me see everybody do this. Hey, let's go. Happy fingers.